Hello everyone, my name is Nayely. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I post lifestyle, motivational videos, perfume content. So if you like any of that, please make sure to hit subscribe. I'm going to be sharing with you tips that I've done recently in the last couple of months that have helped me become more happy, motivated, healthy, and more productive. So in my last video, I talked about learning to trust yourself, having a mindset shift, and really looking inward instead of outward. That way you're able to really see like where you are now and just be more present and in the moment instead of focusing on the past version of yourself or the future version of yourself, which yes, you should focus on the future version of yourself, like how you'd like to be, but also think of who can I be now in order to become this future version of myself. With that mindset shift, I also began to implement new habits and new changes into my life that I have noticed have made a huge difference. And I'm going to share that with you. I hope these tips are also able to help you become a better version of yourself. We're going to go ahead and start it. I'm going to separate these into different categories. And we're going to start off with the health category. The first thing that I've done is eating less fast food and cooking more at home. Honestly, sometimes I don't even cook the healthiest food, but just cutting out all that fast food has made a significant difference. I'm someone that lives a very busy lifestyle. It's very difficult for me to have a routine because my life is just all over the place. I'm always on the go. So when I kept eating, I would always eat out, like all the time. There were days where I was eating fast food like 5 times out of the week. I was gaining so much weight. I was feeling so tired all the time. I had very low energy, and it was all because I was eating so much of this fast food. I just decided to be more cautious of what I was putting into my body. I decided I want to stop spending money on food. I want to eat more food at home. And again, cutting out that fast food came with health changes. The moment I started cooking at home, the moment I started feeling so much better about myself, and I just started noticing all these huge differences in how I was feeling and also how my body was looking. I had so much inflammation on my face, and I feel like now I'm definitely less puffy, and I know it has to do with the changes that I've done recently. You can see how in the last few videos of me in the summer, my face was very puffy. I definitely have limited myself to the amount that I consume. I don't fully believe in restricting yourself from your favorite food. Now, when I do eat fast food, either I have smaller portions or I'll have it in moderation. The second thing I will say is get a water cup. I know we've all seen those Stanley cups going around and people are fighting for them, which is so funny, but you don't have to get a Stanley, okay? You don't have to get the brand Stanley because I also get it like $40 for a cup. It's kind of ridiculous. I don't even know how much they are. They're 40, $50. I don't even know. Anyways, I got a water cup from Marshalls. It was like $25.99 or it was like $25. Honestly, it doesn't even have to be these type of cups. Get a reusable water bottle, your emotional support water bottle, and have it around at all times. Make sure you fill it up with water. That's gonna help you drink so much water. Yes, going to the bathroom is an issue, but I know my body is happy that I'm drinking a lot more water. I have more energy, I'm hydrated, my skin is not as dry, and I feel like I don't get many headaches anymore now that I'm drinking more water. My body is hydrated, my body is happy, my internal organs are all throwing a party every single time I drink water. So getting a water cup and drinking more water is going to be a game changer for you. Third suggestion is going to be protein snacks. I love snacking, so what I did to feel more full and more satisfied, I bought a lot more protein snacks, a lot more protein drinks. That way, whenever I do want to snack, I'm snacking on something healthier that's going to make me feel more full. It makes you satisfied. That way, whenever you are going to eat a big meal, you're already full off your snack. So you're not going to want to eat the full meal, and just makes you eat less, yet still fulfilling and satisfying your body. So I would recommend getting some protein bars, some protein chips. There's so many different types of protein snacks that you could get, and even just protein shakes. Protein shakes are really good. Moving on to productivity, I will say I have been more productive since I've treated my ADHD. I was diagnosed with ADD, but I think now they call it ADHD. They're under the same category. But before I began treatment, these are things that were helping me be more productive in all different areas of my life. Okay, number 4 is going to be body doubling. If you haven't heard of body doubling, it's basically whenever you put yourself in an environment or you get a partner or somebody that's doing the same task that you want to do. For example, in order for me to study, I would go to coffee shops or I would go to the library. That way I see other people studying and it just makes me want to do the same thing they're doing. And basically like we're just doubling, body doubling pretty much. Also, when it came to cleaning, sometimes I would put on a YouTube video of somebody cleaning for 40 minutes, put it on the big screen, and then I would start cleaning, and it just made me feel more motivated to want to clean or do the task if there was somebody else doing it around me. There's so many different types of body doubling videos on YouTube. There's body doubling for cleaning, body doubling for doing homework, body doubling for just any task that you can think of. Just put it in there, and there's gonna be somebody that made a video about it. Honestly, bless them, because sometimes I need that. Sometimes we need that. We need to have somebody around us just doing something in order for us to want to do it. At least that's just how my brain works. And learning about body doubling just really motivated me to be more productive. Number 5 is be more organized. I know it sounds so simple, but being more organized is definitely going to help you have a better, more productive life. Write down and plan your days if you're able to. Be realistic also with what you're scheduling. You don't want to overwhelm yourself to do too much, and then you just end up not really completing anything because you're looking at your list and you're like, oh my gosh, that is so much that I need to do. And you're just like, let me just ignore it. I don't want to finish it. So just be realistic with yourself whenever you're planning your days. If you're able to plan your day, have an organized space. If your room is more clean and it's organized, you're more likely going to want to stay in your room. Organize your backpack, organize your purse. You're more likely not going to have any issues trying to find anything in your purse. Organize your phone, organize your laptop, check your emails, and just have things in order. That way you're able to spend less time focusing on these things and more time for you to be productive. Number 6 is going to be lo-fi music / brown noise, specifically brown noise for me because I have ADHD, and this is for my college students that need to focus whenever they need to get work done, or anybody that works from home really. When I need to sit down, get some work done, I listen to lo-fi music, which really helps me relax and focus on what I need to get done. I'm sure we've all heard of Lo-Fi Girl. If you don't know who she is, what are you doing? Are you living under a rock? Lo-Fi Girl, which she has a YouTube channel and she has different videos with just really soft classical music. Also, you see a little cartoon, again with the whole body doubling, little cartoon doing her work, just sitting there, probably on her computer, writing something. I think that video is on a loop. It is never ending. So if you need to get stuff done for like 3 hours, 4 hours, that video is going to be with you consistently. There's also so many other channels that have an aesthetic background and really nice classical soft music for you to be able to focus. And at times when I don't want to listen to music, I'll listen to brown noise. So I came across brown noise when I was looking for things that help people with ADHD just concentrate and really focus. There's different types of noises if you're able to look up. I think there's like a white noise, there's maybe a pink noise, different types of noises for different things. Brown noise specifically helped me study. And if you don't have ADHD, some of the benefits of brown noise are for relaxation, improved focus, and sleep improvement. Moving on to our next category, which is happiness. To be happy, you have to start taking care of yourself internally and externally, right? So the first thing that has contributed to my happiness is having hobbies. Having a hobby helped me focus on myself, not to pay too much attention to my phone, be more present. It makes me feel a sense of accomplishment whenever I finish something. Really stimulates my brain, allows me to be more creative, and just gives me something to look forward to. There's so many different types of hobbies that you can do. There's crafting hobbies, which are knitting, sewing, scrapbooking. You can have outdoor hobbies such as fishing, gardening, hiking. You can have musical hobbies like dancing, playing an instrument, singing. There's gaming hobbies, which you can play video games, you can play board games, you can play chess, you can do puzzles. There's so many things you can do, and the best part of it is giving yourself time to see which ones make you feel more inspired and more fulfilled. Number 8 is hanging out with like-minded and supportive people. Honestly, I could do a whole episode on this, but I can't tell you how much happier I have been since letting go of some people and being around people that are like-minded, supportive, just more positive and happy. You don't always realize how much of a difference it makes until you're no longer surrounded by people who are always arguing, who are always negative, who always bring you down, who are unsupportive, just take up so much of your energy, and they don't try to understand you. Ever since I found kind, supported, uplifting, like-minded individuals, I have never been happier. Just having people that have the same interests as you, have the same passion as you can be vulnerable with, and are uplifting are going to make an impact on your happiness. So having like-minded, supportive, uplifting people in your life. Number 9 is going to be watch what you're consuming. It's so crazy how technology is advanced. You can watch a video once and then the algorithm will flood your feed with nothing but those videos, even if it's not normally the kind of content that you consume. And sometimes it's the people you follow. You'll catch yourself comparing yourself to this big influencer that lives this millionaire lifestyle. And you're thinking like, why not me? It's really going to upset you and not appreciate what you have now in your life. So pay attention how things make you feel on your social media and get rid of it. I know Instagram now has a tab where you're able to favorite your favorite creators and it will only show you those creators. TikTok also has multiple feeds. You have the friends tab, the For You page, the following. So just make sure you catch yourself when you're consuming content that doesn't make you feel good and it's just bringing up these really negative emotions and negative feelings, because then that's going to affect how you feel throughout the whole day or throughout the whole week, and you start comparing yourself. So really pay attention to what you are consuming on social media. The next one is going to be practice gratitude, and I have been so guilty. Okay, I'm the queen of negativity. Sometimes it's very difficult to be positive, but I told myself I have to focus on the positive and just focus on what I'm grateful for, focus on how my life is going, focus on all the good that's around me, So I have been practicing gratitude. I've been journaling more, being able to say thank you for this opportunity. I try to say things like, I get to go to school, not like I have to go to school, or I get to work out, not I have to work out. I get to move my body every single day. And I'm so grateful and fortunate for that. Really practicing gratitude. Sometimes, whenever you have a negative thought, try to think of 3 positive things that are going on in your life. For example, I'm surrounded by people that love me. I have food that I'm able to eat, and I have a roof over my head. And immediately your brain's just going to start focusing on the good that's going on in your life. It's going to make you feel good and more positive, which will shift your attitude to feeling a lot more happier. The last one is going to be being patient with yourself. Whenever you're changing your life, it is not going to be overnight. You've had all these qualities about you that you don't like for probably so many years now, and you've decided you're fed up. I want to make these changes. I want to make small changes every single day. However, this journey is not going to be linear. Okay, you're going to have some rough days, and that is okay. You are human. You're allowed to have rough days. But just be patient with yourself. It's going to make things so much easier on you. Just know that you are trying. You're putting in the effort. There is no pressure in being perfect. Once you realize that there's no pressure in being perfect, you're going to feel liberated. Give yourself some grace. It's okay to be kind of hard on yourself some days because, you're working on being more strict. But also, don't feel the pressure to do it all the time because then you're just going to hate this path. Being patient with yourself is actually going to make your journey a lot more easier for you to want to continue, as long as you're not giving up and giving yourself patience in order to become the best version of yourself. Okay, and that is it for today's video. I will include any links down below, any water bottles, protein snacks, any video links, brown noise, lo-fi music, all of that will be down in the description box. Also, I've noticed the whole time I've just been talking and I have not gotten a sip of my coffee, which look at my cute coffee mug. Stay kind. I hope this video was helpful for you and you were at least able to take one thing from it. So these are just a few things that have helped me recently. I know we all do things differently, so if you have any tips, please feel free to mention them down below in the comments. I would love to know what you have done or maybe what you are doing that's helped you and improved your life. If you like these type of videos, please give it a thumbs up, please. And also lets me know what kind of content to put out. I really want my channel to be a safe space to either inspire you, motivate you, feel vulnerable, be a safe space for others. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, check out my social media and my other videos, which will be listed down below. Peace out, Girl Scout. Bye.